You know, every day we hear on television and on radio financial tips that are supposed to help us save money and reduce our debt. That's great, except nobody tells us how. Well, that's about to change this morning. Please welcome Dan Lipsky and Sherry Ann Scott from Nationwide Biweekly. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Dan, let me start with you. What exactly is happening? Why do people struggle with their finances today?
Well, today people have so much in consumer debt. They're just drowning in it, and they have no real effective tools to help them. The average American household has $15,000 in credit card debt, mortgage debt about $147,000, student loan debt roughly $31,000 per person, all with long-term payoffs and lots of interest charges. It's a lot of debt burden. And all day long, we hear on radio shows, television, seminars, all about financial tips and budgeting advice. You should do this, don't do that. Pay off this first, that second. And so it's all do.
And you don't know what to do, right, Sherry?
Yes. People are expected to just go out and do everything on their own, and that's where the failure begins. While there's a lot of good information, without the right tools, it is very hard to implement what's being talked about, and it becomes a guessing game as to when they'll actually get out of debt. So they do nothing. They ask, what am I supposed to do? They don't have the right tools, just a lot of head knowledge, and that requires you to do everything on your own.
That's right. And for me, it's a trust factor, too, as to who to go to, who has the right tools for me. So what are we supposed to do?
Well, we decided to do something about it, and that is to provide proven, successful tools for consumers to use.
Okay.
And we have two such tools, the Interest Minimizer and the Advanced Interest Minimizer. And both of them are 100% proven successful to eliminate your debt much faster. In the last 12 years, we've helped hundreds of thousands of customers. And last year alone, we helped our customers eliminate over $161 million in interest charges.
That's substantial.
Yes, it's quite a bit. And in addition, you don't have to refinance. There's no change in lenders. We already process payments on behalf of our customers to over 5,000 lenders, banks, and local credit unions across the country.
So Dan, how does it work?
Well, first it's important to understand that we are a consumer advocate working for you, the consumer, not the banks. 98.4% of our customers see us as a consumer advocate working for them. But back to how it works. Let's say, for example, you have a credit card with $8,500 balance.
Okay.
At 18% interest. Your minimum payment's going to be about $255. It'll take you 19 years and over $8,000 in interest charges to pay off the original $8,500. But when you bring in the Interest Minimizer Biweekly program, we take the 19 years down to 3.5.
Oh my
You're
goodness.
eliminating over 15 years and 65% of all the interest charges on your credit cards.
Sherry, that's substantial. That's amazing.
It absolutely is. Most people, when they get their credit card statement, they think, I don't add at least another $10 to my minimum payment, I'll never get this paid off. And they are right.
And they struggle with it for such a long time.
Yes, and with the Interest Minimizer, we just take the basic minimum monthly payment, cut it in half, and pay it every 2 weeks. You don't have to add the $10. It's just half every 2 weeks through our automated program. But that's the key. Automation is the key to successful discipline.
Because doing it on your own, it's not going to happen.
That's right. And banks, the reason why you don't see biweekly programs is because they don't want you to pay it off so quickly and easily because they need the interest charges.
Of course.
That's their profits.
That's their game right there. All right, stay right there. I have more questions. Fascinating information. There's more to cover, so stay right where you are. We're coming back right after this short break. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone, and I'm speaking with Dan Lipsky and Sherry Ann Scott from Nationwide Biweekly, a company that helps people manage their finances and get out of debt. Sherry, I'm going to start with you. We're covering a lot right now, and it's great information. You've been doing this a while, a long time. What sets your company, let's say, apart as a leader in the industry?
Well, we are continually looking for products and services that are proven 100% successful and will benefit all consumers, not just some of them. And that's how we found the Advanced Interest Minimizer.
The Advanced Interest Minimizer takes a customer's financial control and savings to a whole nother level. This successful program was created to help guide our customers on how to handle their entire financial picture. It's so successful that it has won the prestigious Ernst & Young Award. And the effectiveness of the program takes the average 30-year mortgage down to 13 years.
And that's substantial.
Yes, and credit card and student loan debt is paid off in a fraction of the time.
Wow. What characteristics, Dan, makes your service unique to our viewers?
Well, our customers' trust is very important to us. So the first thing we do is we provide free annual loan audits to our customers to ensure that they're receiving 100% of their savings. Well, why would we do that is because we have found lender errors and discrepancies that would have cost our customers lost savings and money, a lot of money.
And what's important is that lenders are held accountable to our customers.
That's right. And you know, I have an example of my own mother. She had a problem with her lender, one of the largest lenders in the country, where they were taking the extra biweekly debits that were supposed to go to her principal, and they were applying them instead to future payments.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and future payments are almost all interest charges,
Of course.
so she wasn't saving anything. And without the audit, it never would have been caught.
Now you're scaring me, and I should check my principals and make sure they're going to principal. Go ahead, Sherry.
Another key characteristic is that our banking partners that hold our customers' funds are 4 of the largest banks in the country.
That's right.
Now, Dan, what's your favorite unique fact or clever idea worth sharing with us this morning?
Well, there is something that we're very proud of, and that is 99% of all of our customers would recommend the Interest Minimizer program to someone else.
And that's huge.
Yes, it is.
Yes, and 98.4% consider MBA as a consumer advocate.
And that's just a real testament as to how well we perform.
And to hear it from someone who's actually lived it is more important than just, let's say, read it or hear about it on TV.
That's right.
Now,
Absolutely.
why should someone use you versus another lender?
Well, first of all, lenders do not offer anything remotely close to what the Advanced Interest Minimizer does, which again takes a 30-year mortgage down to about 13 years. But let's talk about how banks make money. In lenders earn money by charging you interest off your debt. So they have no interest in eliminating your interest charges, which is their profits. So your
right.
debt equals their profits. It's not any more complicated than that. So really, why would you ask your lender how to eliminate your interest charges? Their employees are not trained to explain that to you. Our employees are trained 100% on showing you how to eliminate your interest charges.
Sherry, you want to add something?
Yes, we are the opposite from banks and lenders. Our success is measured by the massive amount of interest charges we save our customers, while the bank's success is measured by the massive amount of interest charges they charge consumers.
And that's an important point.
Yes.
Dan, one final question. Are there any common miscommunications regarding this issue?
Well, first of all, it's virtually impossible for someone to do what the Advanced Interest Minimizer does on your own. But regarding the Interest Minimizer biweekly program, well, we conducted a 3-year survey of former NBA customers who deactivated the program for the reason that they stated they're going to do it on their own. So they knew what they had to do to succeed, but without the assistance of a proven automated program. Well, the results were astonishing. After 1 year, 81% had already failed. After 3 years, 99% failed. So it's only a 1% success rate. So could you imagine playing a game where your odds are 99 to 1?
Not a good one.
No, not at all.
Sherry.
Yes, what was most telling about that survey was 100% of those customers indicated it was a mistake to stop the interest minimizer.
That's right. You know, our company's goal is to simply help the 99% who are failing. The 1% who are succeeding, that's great, but you can't hammer the 99% over the head with lectures on self-discipline. It doesn't work. So we're helping them with proven tools that work for everybody, not just a few, because we want to help millions save billions.
And let me tell you, when you pay off the debt, it feels great.
Absolutely.
Dan, thank you so much. Sherry, thank you so much
Thank
for what you
you.
do. I'm going to call my friend and have her call you, okay?
All right.
All right. And if you'd like additional information about Nationwide Biweekly, there's a link at thebalancingact.com. That's thebalancingact.com. We're also on Facebook and Twitter, so check us out there.